Hi guys, I'm Andy, welcome back to Backpacking UK. Right, my campervan conversion is now finished. It's right where I want it to be, and now it's time to show you what I've been spending the last 12 months converting. So this campervan conversion started off as a 2015 Vauxhall Vivaro 9-seater MPV. Now the MPVs make great campervan conversions because they already have all the windows, the roof lining and the wall linings in as well, and they're just that little bit more like a car than a van. Now this 2015 version uses the new smaller engine, so it's a 1.6 litre diesel turbo engine with 115 horsepower. It doesn't sound a lot at all, but I tell you what, this little diesel turbo engine packs a real punch, and it surprises me every single time I drive it. It's absolutely superb. So I bought this campervan project as a partially completed conversion. So basically it was a day van, so had things like the electrics were already done, the gas and the water was done as well, but it was just purely for day use and not for sleeping in. So when I bought it with the intention of turning it into a proper campervan, which is exactly what I've managed to do. So let's have a look at some of the external improvements made to this van. So you got things like window protectors, which are absolutely superb. Now just leave them down a touch all the way through the night. When you're cooking, if it's raining, you've still got airflow as well. These are an absolute must-have. Got some new wheels with brand new tyres on. These tyres, lots and lots of grip. Doesn't matter if you're going through fields or any time of the year. It was just really, really important to me. I had super grippy tyres. So next up, we have professionally tinted windows throughout. You can see from inside to outside quite easily, but it's really difficult to see inside this van. It's a really dark tint. It's absolutely superb. Surprisingly, not as much as you think. I've also got some side skirts on here, and I've also got a Fiamma F45s awning too. Now on the back, you've got like a barn door, sort of rear door, so it opens up. So if you open this up when it's raining, you've got lots of shelter the back of the van. Also had some rear parking sensors added too. And on the other side of the van, you can see you've also added some roof bars. So in the front, you've got seating for 2 passengers, plenty of dashboard storage. I've added a Kenwood DAB radio CD player, which is also hooked up to Bluetooth system as well, so I've got proper hands-free. Also added a bespoke phone mount, which is 3D printed off eBay. It's about 20 quid. And on the driver's side, you've got the radio controls, and you've also got cruise control too. And the best thing about this is you've got a really, really comfy driving position. You've also got an armrest on there. It doesn't really drive like a van, it drives more like a car. You can do plenty of miles in this van really comfortably. So being an MPV, you've got 2 sliding doors, which is absolutely great. You've got lots of flexibility with how you want to fit out your camper van. On this unit here, you've got water, so we've got a water pump in there, and then on the other side you've got your gas, so just got little LPG gas cylinder all tucked away. Now for ventilation, it's dead easy. You can just open this door, so when you're cooking off your stove, you don't have to worry about fumes. So let's take a look inside this Campervan Conversion, and this is where it's very, very different now. Both sets of rear seats have been completely stripped out and in place. It's a 3/4 rock and roll bed, and you've got units in there too. So what you've got here, you've got some overhead storage up there, you've got a cupboard, you've got some more storage down here, you've got a gas isolation valve there as well, so you can isolate the gas on the bottle and isolate the gas inside as well. So you've got a Dometic sink here with your tap. You've also got a single burner here too, which is absolutely fine for few people campervanning, not a problem. You've also got a decent size fridge as well. So down here you've got a porta potty 345 storage box. It's not actually in there at the moment, but basically you can lift it up. You've got your porta potty there, and when you're not using it, you've got a nice padded seat. It can be used as a little seat or a footrest too. So inside we've got some storage below the rock and roll bed and also to the side too. So there's a reasonable amount of storage in here. Now at the back here you've got a solar panel control box, you've got a carbon monoxide alarm, air freshener, you've got curtains throughout, you've got additional power sockets here. Also added these little spotlights which just make a nice little difference, which can be turned on and the switch by the door. So using this rock and roll bed is really quick and easy, which I quite often get to sites late, so I wanted to make it as fast as possible to set up their camper ready for sleeping. So under here I've just got a little bolt that comes from the outside, and then just slowly let it drop down, and that is it. It's now ready for sleeping on. And to pack it away is just as easy. Literally just got hoop there, give it a pull, push it back, move the bolt back in position, just grab the bolt, put it back in place, click, and that is it. It's so fast to put these rock and roll beds out and back away. This particular one came from Lusso Campers in Bradford. Went up there, got this installed from them. They have an enormous range of fabrics to choose from, so you can really customise it with your camper van. It's a fantastic place. So here I've got a revolving passenger front seat. It's all quick release, so I've just got fixings at the bottom here. Just open the front door, turn the front passenger seat around, and then just again so quickly you can set this up. The quicker you set it up, the quicker you can start relaxing and start enjoying your campervanning experience. Right, so let's show you the back. So open the tailgate and you'll see a cage. Now the lady that owned this before me had a dog, but I thought it's actually a great idea keeping this cage in here. So on a really hot day, I can have the cage shut, I can have it locked, I can keep the tailgate open. I've got a nice lot of air flowing through the van, But there's also this little element of protection too. Nobody is going to get in this camper van. So you've got the best of both worlds. You've got a really secure environment whilst being able to basically not sweat to death inside your camper van. I've also got a solar panel charging port. So I've got a solar panel which I can stick around the van wherever the sun is. It's really quite a good idea, maybe even better than having one on the roof, because then you can just target it where the sun is and maximise the charging capacity of the leisure battery. Now in here, it's obviously the back of the rock and roll bed, which allows a little bit of storage space. We've also got access to under storage of the rock and roll bed too, and a bit here, and you can access a little bit of the side cupboards too. But this cage idea, it's great for dogs, but it's also great for those really hot nights too. So I've added a table which stores just behind the driver's seat, and it just clips into a rail that I've installed on the unit. Leg drops down, and then you've got a nice eating area here as well. When you're preparing your food, it gives you a little bit more worktop space too. It's a great little addition. So the big question is, what did all this cost? Now, I bought this van from Crossland Vehicle Sales. I'll put the website address in the description, but I bought it for 10 grand. I also bought some of the driftwood board from, I think it's called Clear Cut Conversions. Again, I'll find the links to that as well. Bought the rock and roll bed from Lusso Campers, and also the porta potty housing there as well. Now, with a lot of full service, so 10 grand for the van, I think it's about 11 or 1200 for the rock and roll bed and the porta potty conversion kit. With having a full service, some of the extras I made, some of the extra sort of storage compartments myself. This probably owes me about 12 grand. This, I was the third owner, so it was used as an MPV. Then the lady before me started converting it. She was second owner, and then I was the third owner. It's got 95,000 miles on the clock. So, to be honest, I think 12 grand for a camper van conversion like this, I really do think that's excellent value for money. And that is the beauty of buying something like a Vauxhall Vivaro, Renault Traffic, Peugeot Expert, maybe like a Ford Transit. The V-dubs are seriously expensive. You know, a 2015 V-dub Transporter with 95,000 miles on the clock would cost twice what this is, without a shadow of a doubt. So, what do I think? Do I recommend it? Absolutely, I really do. With all the research that I've done as well, you really can convert these. The main thing is, I would say, is get yourself a well looked after van in the first place. I've seen lots of camper van conversions which are immaculate on the inside, but the dashboard's all scratched up, the body of the van's absolutely battered. Don't buy like a high mileage trades van. You're just going to end up really regretting it. I think you're going to have reliability issues, and at the end of the day, it's just not going to be the best looking van out there, is it? But this has been superb, super reliable, no doubt about this. I've taken this to the Peak District, the Lake District, the Highlands, taken it to Snowdonia as well, and it has not missed a beat. So anyway, hope you enjoyed this video. Please check out my videos. Hope to see you campervanning soon. Cheers.